Any questions, please?
Yes.
Istegfar, you have mentioned in the Jum'ah, in the last Jum'ah of Ramadan,
Right.
the prayer, Allahumma innaka afoon tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. And I was thinking it's like Istegfar, but then I remembered the verse, wa'fu anna waghfir lana warhamna.
Alhamdulillah, they're two different things.
So I don't know what's the meaning, what's the difference between
that's right,
afwa and
yes.
maghfirah.
You know, when I was saying it, I thought this question would be raised because many people do not make the fine distinction which has to be made between Istegfar and afw. Istegfar is for a sin which has been committed and has been taken note of by God. And if Istegfar was not done, that sin would continue to stand against you, blaming you and declaring you to have won Allah's disfavor as such. That is Istegfar. But afw means if somebody is making a mistake and I don't want to take notice of it and I ignore it as if it had not happened, you know. It's a very beautiful and refined way of forgiveness, as if sin is not counted as sin. So many times a child commits a mistake and you do afw, you know. You don't take notice of it. And the child may think that or he or she has run away with, but it's not, it's the kindness of the person, of his mother or his parent, his father, which gives him this license. All right, for a while I look elsewhere and I don't take note of that. So, innaka afuwan means that, oh our Lord, you are accustomed to ignoring things. Now this meaning is supported by a verse of the Holy Quran which says that if God had taken note of the sins which human beings commit, and if he had taken appropriate action as naturally is the corresponding action against that sin, then no dabba on the whole face of earth will be left. All life will be destroyed. That is the scale of afw of God. He lets it happen and does not punish, while the punishment for these sins would be human beings sin and the life will be wiped out. Because it's the new trial, I don't want to overburden him. Please start.
سألت الأخت مها بالنسبة للعفو والاستغفار، ما الفرق بين العفو والاستغفار؟ فقال حضرته أن
She first mentioned about my khutbah where I said Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah taught Hazrat Aisha Siddiqa Radhiyallahu Ta'ala Anha when she inquired that if she is blessed with the roya of Laylatul Qadr, she is blessed with those moments, what should she pray? And I quoted this hadith that Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah told her that you pray, Allahumma innaka afuwan tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. So she said, that reminded me that perhaps, first of all she said, I understood the both words Istegfar and afu as one and the same thing. But then when you said afu, then I thought over the whole thing again. And then I remembered the other verse of the Holy Quran, fa'fu anna waghfir lana warhamna. So that reminded me they're two different things, they're not one and the same thing. But where is the difference? That was the question which he raised. First, present the question in this whole perspective, then people will understand the meaning better, right? So this is afw. And you have rightly said, there are two, angels on the right and left who write things. They only write things which have not been blessed by afw by Allah. The things which are blessed by afw, they don't count. You see? So it's the most beautiful dua which Ahmad told, do beg Allah that you should be as clean in His sight as those who have been ignored by you and you have done afu with them. There is nothing to be forgiven. Afu has covered everything. Right? But afu also has a meaning of wiping out. As they say, afatid diyaru mahalluha wa maqamuha. That the townships have been wiped out totally, erased. So afu, it has that meaning as well. So when we do afu to others, we can't wipe out the sin itself. It's just a superficial afu. And when Allah does the afu, then the sin is wiped out, totally clean-sheeted. So this is the connotation of the word afu, which should also be remembered. Well done, mashallah. It's doing well.
Just forget the proverb.
Oh yes.
عافت الديار محدها.
Because he thought every Arab would understand this. Right? Okay. So you are also doing your job very efficiently, you know. You will not do afu to him at all. Next, please.